This is a police unit positioned near the Soviet border on June 21st of 1941. They are celebrating the momentous beginning of Operation Barbarossa. This sensational war diary collection was written by a German non-commissioned officer in the military police named Wolfgang Hagedorn. He served as a FELDGENDARMERIE, which were most recognizable by the gorget that they wore around their neck. In episode 2 of this series, using an original situational map, his war diary, and rare film footage, we'll follow Wolfgang as his unit is sent to Romania after completing basic training. Arriving at the tail end of the Balkan campaign in the spring of 1941, his unit is positioned near the Romanian border with the Soviet Union, and none of them could have imagined the horrors that were coming. At the end of the video, I've added private footage taken during the Balkan campaign, so stick around. It's worth it. I promise. Wolfgang was a member of Troop Number 140, which was attached to the 170th Infantry Division. Einback am 16. April 1941. Seit dem 9. Januar 1940. I've been a soldier since January 9th of 1940. While our field police unit was being created at the compound in Munster in the first months of the year, and then during a waiting period, our division marched into Denmark. And then took part in the campaign against Holland, Belgium, and France. They then paused for a break in Chantilly and on the Channel coast at Trouville. This nice private footage was taken by soldiers of the Luftwaffe. But now, finally, it seems that we too will be going to war. This reality has instilled in us a spirit of optimism. It's said that the day after tomorrow, Friday, will be a fateful day, that we're going to be sent to Constanze on the Black Sea. On April 17th, Wolfgang writes that preparations for the trip are made. The following day, in the evening, he along with his comrade Justin leave Einback driving in an Opel Olympia. Their trip takes them through the eastern part of Greater Germany, into the Protectorate of Bohemia and Moravia, into Hungary through Budapest, and then on through the Hungarian territory that was recovered from Romania the year earlier. On the 22nd, it becomes clear that they are heading towards the Romanian-Russian border. Der 25. April. Die Nacht durch bis gegen 2. We drive through the night south along the main road until about 200 hours when we arrive to Butzau. By 500 hours, we've unloaded everything and make our way to a temporary barracks where we all gather. To add context to this series, we'll be using original situational maps from the German High Command's Campaign Atlas for Operation Barbarossa. This is a situational map for June 21st of 1941, the day before Barbarossa kicked off. Here, we can see where all of the German units were positioned for the attack, and German estimations of the Russian units and their locations. We're moving down to Army Group South. Wolfgang's entry from April 25th states that they are in Butzau, Romania, situated here, which was about 100 kilometers from the Soviet border. In entries over the next few days, Wolfgang describes the generally dirty living conditions, their need to sleep on straw sacks, the presence of mice that eat their bread, and having to deal with lice. He and two others go to the city of Butzau and see the serious damage caused to buildings from a large earthquake. The city's streets are dirty and potholes are everywhere. And they see many prostitutes, and they estimate, judging by their appearance, that about 90% of them are sick. Much of the soldiers' time is spent cleaning, playing the card game Skat, and unsuccessfully fighting the mice. Wolfgang's entry from May 1st gives an interesting insight into the global situation. Tagsüber, Lagerstreife. During the day, we begin patrolling the camp. The Romanians, in response, take precautionary measures by setting up 2 light machine guns within the camp and driving through the city with machine guns. In September of 1940, the country of Romania was turned into a dictatorship under Ion Antonescu. By October 8th, German forces had begun entering the country, and their number quickly rose to more than 500,000. Romania then officially joined the Axis powers on November 23rd of that year. With the crisis in Bulgaria, which threatened to turn the country against Germany, the first German troops crossed the Danube River from Romania on February 28th of 1941. The following day, Bulgaria, now securely under the leadership of King Boris III, also joined the Axis powers. Interestingly, Russophile Bulgarians that came into contact with the invading German forces welcomed them as liberators, believing that Germany and the Soviet Union were allied. At the time, that was true, but not for long. When Wolfgang wrote this entry on May 1st, the Romanians had not yet been informed about the German intention to attack the Soviet Union. With the Balkan campaign over, it was clear to all that the Germans were not drawing down their military power in Romania. In fact, it was increasing considerably, which made some in the Romanian government nervous. This nice footage shows Wehrmacht soldiers crossing the Brenner Pass in northern Italy and being sent to the Balkans in preparation for the eventual attack against the Soviet Union. Not until Antonescu traveled to Munich on June 11th, just 11 days before the beginning of the invasion, would Hitler inform him of the pending surprise attack. At this date, the regular German soldiers also had no idea. And now, here's that nice private footage that was taken during the Balkan campaign. I'll also take this opportunity to give an update on an issue that this channel, Military 1945, is dealing with. The last video we uploaded was a training film produced in 1944 by the US Army showing American GIs wearing German uniforms for identification purposes. A 25-second clip of the film was uploaded as a trailer, which was immediately flagged by the YouTube algorithm as hate speech, and a strike was issued to the channel. Contacting support, I explained the situation and was told that I could challenge the strike, which I did. Within an hour, I received notification that the strike was confirmed. 2 days later, a second upload showing German tank training footage that was uploaded 2 years ago was also flagged as hate speech. 3 strikes within a 90-day period, and the channel is literally deleted. At the end of this video, I've added a link to the 1944 US training film. Please take a look at it and comment whether you agree with their decision. Is there any way that this footage could be considered hate speech? With the real possibility of being cancelled, I've been scrambling to upload videos to the platform Rumble to have as a backup. There's a link to that channel pinned in the comments section. Please take a look and subscribe to that channel too. We might not be around much longer. If you like this kind of content which integrates different primary historical sources, open a free account on our website military1945.com and stay informed. Patreon supporters preview all videos uploaded to YouTube and get regular access to footage that can't be shown here. Thanks for watching.